A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Mookie Betts continues to strike fear into the eyes of his opponents as he looks to bring a hitting streak to 40 games. Corey Kluber will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And now here is Alex Verdugo as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, David Ortiz. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And that's dead center for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well, but that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
Stanton on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up Dwight Evans. And this will be fouled away. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Hicks is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
And stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
Next up is Gio Urshela, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with two away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Kluber's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Voit has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 249 the average coming in. 18 homers and 46 driven in.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
This is when you got to get self.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Stanton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. At the plate now is Dwight Evans. He singled first time up. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Back now for the Yankees' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away.
The catcher,
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And now in the box, Thairo Estrada, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Alex Verdugo. The pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
the bat, number 34.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under this one, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board. Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Dwight Evans, the batter now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And now, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. The Red Sox do pick up a run. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. He throws him on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now here is David Ortiz. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. J.D. Martinez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Darren O'Day gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Digging in will be Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So now into the box is Gary Sanchez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Another 0-2 coming. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Tyro Estrada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's face.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Dwight Evans. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Stanton looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, David Ortiz. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Devers has it. Throw on to 1st in time, 1 away. Next up, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here is DJ LeMahieu. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs.
Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Into the box now, Dwight Evans. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Aroldis Chapman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs scored. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits to this point. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Martinez looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Next, here is David Ortiz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 18-2 in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox will be the talk of the game after this one, having launched 10 balls over the wall in total.